So, the origins of the Black Metropolis Research Consortium are many. And one of the things about the city of Chicago is that there's a rich tradition of African American intellectuals, writers, institution building, organizations, archivists, and others who have really championed the documentation and preservation of Black history. Some of the items in this case document those separate strands of really activism on behalf of collecting and celebrating Black history. Some of those individual strands, and they are very much so connected, and we as the BMRC continue to try to live up to those strands. So, for example, our namesake actually comes from the landmark study Black Metropolis, which was edited by St. Clair Drake and Horace Caton back in the 1940s. And interestingly enough, both of them had connections to the University of Chicago, which is our host institution. Their study, the engaging ways that they looked at both the promise and the peril of Black life in the 1940s, really speaks to the ways that the Black Metropolis Research Consortium attempts to provide new narratives and new history of what Black life has been like since that very time period. We also have here some of the really strong institutions that have played a role in shaping the BMRC and some of the individuals who have worked at those institutions. Without the work of important women like Vivian Harsh, who really took it on upon her shoulders to start documenting and collecting Black history as a librarian through the Chicago Public Library, who knows where we would be. Today, her collection, which still resides in the Chicago Public Library, houses the largest manuscript collection of African American materials in the Midwest. We also have some of the scholars who were really struggling in the early 2000s to gain access to or to locate the Black historical collections that they needed for their research and their teaching. Individuals like Danielle Allen, who's pictured here, played a very prominent role in founding the BMRC as a way to connect African Americanist scholars with the archivists and librarians who were doing this work. The BMRC was really founded as a way to connect the institutions that hold and steward the collections with the people who most need access to them in order to be able to share that rich history. So, as the BMRC, we're constantly making sure that we live up to our history and to the wonderful individuals, organizations, and institutions that have shaped who we are today.